Hi guys, so I decided to color my hair with henna. It's something I've wanted to do for about a year now. I was a little bit afraid to do it because I heard once you decide to go henna, you don't like try henna, you marry henna. Like it doesn't wash out, it doesn't fade. It is what it is until it grows out and you cut it basically. I mean, there are some things you can do, but they'll damage your hair and there's no guaranteed way to dye over henna. Your hair may reject dye if you do. So I was a little nervous. I did some test strands before I fully committed to it, but I did decide to use just body art quality henna, pure henna, and I experimented with some henna and then pure indigo too. I mixed my own 50-50, and I tested some strands of hair, and the henna and indigo mixed actually wound up being my natural color. So I knew then if I didn't like henna, my next time I do henna, I could do half indigo and dye it back my natural color and let it grow out, and my roots would never show, and I would be fine. So that's what gave me the confidence to go ahead and take the step to do henna, because I knew for me, I had figured out a way to like correct it if I didn't like it. So these are the results. I'm a week out from when I did it, and they do henna oxidizes over time. But what I found most interesting about henna is how different it looks in every light. Like if I'm inside and the lights are kind of dim, no one even notices I change my hair. And if we're outside, people are like, oh my gosh, your hair is so red. So here you can see in this light what it looks like. And then even just different lights in my house, like this room, I think it looks different. And outside, it's kind of nighttime, so I can't go outside and show that to you. But I do have some pictures I can insert so you can see. But I really like the color. I always get my hair dyed a reddish color when I do go, and it's been a long time. And my hair, I lose the red quickly. Like it fades pretty quickly, and I know that's pretty common for red. So this won't fade. So I've read and researched. So we'll see how it lasts. But I really, really like it. And I just got my hair cut today too. So I do have some like before pictures and also in the process pictures, which are not cute at all because you put mud on your head and you have to wear clothes you don't mind getting ruined. And I didn't put any makeup on because you smear like, I use coconut oil all on my skin to keep my skin from getting stained. But really, everyone says it's so messy, and I don't think it was that messy. The worst part was rinsing it out. Because it kind of, if you're not careful, it like will run down your face and it's like mud in your face. But I don't know, it was fine, like putting it on and hanging out with it. I just put a shower cap, like a throwaway shower cap over my hair for 3 hours and just kind of hung out, and then I rinsed it all out. And it's fun. Okay guys, sorry my phone cut off, so I'm just gonna finish it down here. You've already seen the different lighting, and now you can see I'm in a dimmer light in my basement, and you can see how dark it looks. And then if I put this light, it's so different in every light. It's crazy. But one thing I read when I was researching henna is that I forget how she worded it, but just like henna's smart, and it'll choose the optimal color for your hair. So I thought that was pretty neat how, I like it. I like it a lot. And one thing I didn't realize, but I do now, is that like when I pull my hair back, like this part around my hair is so much thicker. Like really, I used to have to probably put the rubber band around one entire more time than I do now. So it's really thickened my hair. It's made it shiny. I'm really, really happy. So the brand I used, and this is not the henna, but this is the brand that I used. This is the indigo, but I used their henna. And I used, my hair when I dyed it was pretty long. It was like down to here-ish. And I used 150 grams, and I used the juice of 1 lemon and then the rest warm water. Let it sit overnight. Like I mix it up to the consistency of kind of like mashed potatoes. Well, maybe a little thinner, like yogurty, but then it thickened up as it sat overnight. Let the dye release, put it on my hair, and then waited 3 hours and washed it out, and that was that. So really, really easy. I am super pleased, and if it's something you've been kind of thinking about, I don't know, do some, like I think I pulled like some strands down here where like you wouldn't be able to see, and I tested them with henna. So I ordered double the henna I needed just so that I could test some things. And then when I got quite a bit of hair cut off today. I had her like ponytail it and cut off a decent, it's probably like this much hair, so that if I decide I want to try any other dye over this, which I don't think I'm going to get tired of it, we'll see. Um, but if I want to put anything over it, I can test that hennaed hair that I got cut off instead of possibly doing something weird to my hair. But I really think it will be fine, and I'm really pleased. And my dog is over here if you hear some weird noises, and that's a different video. We adopted a dog, and his name's George, and he's my buddy. He's the lab mix, but that's what you hear over there. So if you guys have any questions about henna, I'm fairly new to it. I'm pleased with the results, and I probably, one of the last times you saw me, I had bangs, and so I'm growing them out, and there's the bangs that I'm growing out. I can't wait for them to be grown out. I like bangs, but I work out every day, and I have naturally curly hair, and it was just a constant battle. And I wish I don't know, had more energy to like do my bangs 4 times a day, but I didn't. So yeah, so I'm really pleased, and if you're thinking about henna, research it and test it out, and I don't know, if I can help in any way, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Okay, one thing I forgot to add was that when I did get my haircut about a year ago, I asked my stylist what she thought of henna because I was toying with the idea of doing it then. And, she was like, oh, you shouldn't do it. And I don't know. They're not trained to use henna. And you can kind of understand why. It takes a really long time. You have to like dye release for 12 hours, and then you have to sit half a day with it on your head. And so I get it. But today I went in and she was like, I really like your hair, like the color of your hair. And I told her, I said, yeah, it's henna. I did it. And I didn't know how she was going to react because, I heard all the warnings about doing henna, and she really liked it and asked a lot of questions and told me that she had a client come in who did henna who didn't like it, and it was a nightmare for that person. And so ever since she had that experience, that's what like completely turned her off. But I think she saw how much like thicker it made my hair, and my hair is shiny, and the color is really nice, and so she was interested, and I'm glad she got to have a different experience with henna too. But I thought that I should add that in my story because that was kind of neat to me to bring that to light for her, I guess. So. Okay, so here was the test strand with henna, and here was the indigo. You can see it's my natural color. And then this is the morning of. You can kind of see what my natural color was there. And I have coconut oil on my hair there. And then that's with the henna on. Another beautiful henna picture before I covered it up with a shower cap. And that's everything I used, the bowl and everything. This is outside the first day, inside the first day. And then I think this is still the first day outside. First day outside. And then this was the first night. And this was the second day. Second day I straightened it so I could really see the color. This is the second day outside. Second day. second night, and that's inside, obviously. And then this is the third morning. You can, this is the dark inside light, and you can see how it's darkened up quite a bit. And then these last two are today, which is, it's actually 8 days past, so fully oxidized. So yeah.